This is Clayton Skinner. Hi, I'm Clayton Skinner. My name is Clayton Skinner. My name is Clayton Skinner. Welcome back to Be On The Beat.
Welcome back to Be On The Beat.
Welcome to Be On The Beat.
Hello everyone, this is Be On The Beat and my name is Clayton Skinner. In this episode we're going to be doing a 3-beat fill. Before we did a 1-beat fill and then we did a 2-beat fill. This is a 3-beat fill. So anyway, following the same kind of premise as before, we're going to be doing a single bar of beat followed by the fill that contains the 3-beat fill. And it's going to be starting on beat 2. So this is actually kind of a weird one to think about because you actually have to play beat 1 of the bar and then you start to fill. So it's a pretty cool one. Anyway, let's get started. So we're going to start with the first exercise on the PDF. The first exercise on the PDF is 16th notes. So these 16th notes will start on beat 2. Now this one is a very important one to actually get to know. You're going to want to make sure that you do the basic run through of this before you do everything else, because it's very easy to forget that you're supposed to start on beat 2. When you hear the beep hear the pulse of beat 1, beep, then you start to fill right away. It can very easily kind of get sidetracked and to lose everything, especially if you're doing the last 2 videos of the last 2 concepts with this one right off. So anyway, just work on just playing the basic simple beat, simple fill. And then when you're comfortable, just kind of move the fill. Move the 16th notes around with your hands. Do whatever you can. I'll give you a demonstration of that. Just try to get it in your head. Okay, so now that you're confident with just the concept of it and playing the 16th note concept, start improvising the fill. Now again, take your time to actually make sure that the beat is simple. You don't want to make the beat too crazy because, again, you have to remember you're supposed to start on beat 2. The fill is supposed to start on beat 2. So try to make it as, make the fill as crazy as you can. Make sure you're following the same rhythmic patterns and try to do as much as you can. Again, linear, always the way to go in this because you can actually incorporate lots of different ways of doing it. So anyways, I always seem to neglect to say this in the first exercise, so I'm going to say it now. Try to orchestrate it so that you're playing the fill and ending with your cymbal with the right hand, and try to make it so that you're ending the cymbal with your left hand as well. Try to do both ways. This is very good practice for getting this done. So anyway, there you go. I said it. First exercise. I remembered this time. Okay, here I'll give you some demonstrations. Okay, triplet time. Now, these triplets will be starting on beat 2. So you got different ways that you can approach this. To get warmed up with it, typically, again, triplets when you're playing them, 1 and a 2, when you play beat 2, your left hand starts it. You can do that, or you can start with your right hand, doesn't really matter. But keep in mind that whatever hand you start with, the opposite hand is what's going to end it. Just keep that in mind. So this is actually a really good practice, regardless of whether you're actually trying or not, to end with different hands. So again, keep it simple, keep the beat simple, keep the fill simple, move it around if you want. Pay attention to which hand you're starting with, because again, that opposite hand is going to be the one that closes it off, or actually starts the next bar. Closing off is good enough. Anyway, here's a demonstration of it. I'll do both ways. Rock and roll. So I probably don't need to tell you, told you enough already. We're going to start improvising everything. First, start improvising the fill. Improvise the fill, add some feet, add some cymbals, incorporate more than one drum, whatever you want. Try to make it as crazy as you can, but follow the same rhythmic patterns. And then when you're comfortable with that, start improvising the beat as well. So here's some demonstrations of what I come up with when I do this. So on to the eighth notes. Now the eighth notes in this particular case, because they start on beat 2, you can actually create almost a completely different beat. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait, this is the explanation where I actually give you the simple one first. So play it, play the beat, then play the fill. My apologies. Okay, so I got a little bit ahead of myself in the last one. But what I was saying was that you can actually incorporate this fill, because it starts on beat 2, you can actually incorporate the fill as almost a completely different beat. Now you can do it linearly, you can do it rudiments. Doesn't matter. But anyway, so this is what happens. I'm going to give you a demonstration. I'm just going to show you different ways of doing it. And then you can come up with your own little things. Now, in all of the exercises that we did in all of the videos, the last, basically including this one, the last two, including this one, I kind of gave you the instruction to play things linearly. Now, the only reason why I did that was because I wanted you to make sure that you used all of the rhythms that are incorporated in these exercises. So like 4E and 4 and 2E and 3E and 4E and use all of the notes to create a fill, just so that you could kind of understand the full capacity of what you have to work with. Now again, you don't necessarily have to do this all the time. I mean, a lot of fills will have breaks and stuff. You'll have little rests, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a bam. You don't necessarily have to play them all at once. You can mix and match. You can do whatever you want. This is just an explanation to just kind of get the creative juices flowing. And of course, leave it to me to tell you this in the conclusion of the last episode in the series. That's just the way I work. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the series. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Again, if you want to get a hold of me, you know how to get a hold of me. I don't think I need to explain that again. Anyway, I'll see you next time.